And Hoge, you're about to take us through the Adam Hoge film breakdown live on the CHGO Bears podcast for the first time ever. So, Hoagie, don't mess this up.
All right, we're calling this ODK. Shout out to all the high school coaches that will understand what that means. Offense, defense, kicking. That's what it means, Carm. All right, we're going fourth and one here. All right, I love this. I absolutely love this. I know Braggs loves this too, okay? We're looking at 4th and 1. This is the line to gain right here, okay? This is, I probably starts as a running play here where you're just going to run somewhere up here and try to get that first down. Makes sense, right? 4th and 1. Except, shout out to the Bears for allowing Caleb to do this because up at the top, we have a bubble with just DJ Moore against a defensive back. And if we go to the next slide, you're actually going to see this back is moving backwards. Where are Caleb's eyes? Caleb is looking straight at this DB. He sees that there's now more space between DJ Moore and that defensive back. Guys, they paid DJ Moore a lot of money, right? Okay, so you're thinking, well, instead of dealing with all this traffic in here, we saw plenty of problems with that throughout the game. Why don't we just throw this ball right out to our number one wide receiver who's now got this much area to get from where he's catching this about 2 damn yards. Make sense? Yes, it does. Shout out to the Bears. You're not making things complicated here. DJ catches this about right here. Little move like that. He's able to get the yardage you need there on 4th and 1. This is simple football, stuff that makes sense, and you have a quarterback who, as I told you many times in the offseason, can catch and release very, very quickly. Think about how long it used to take Justin sometimes on those short throws. That ball's out. DJ's able to make the play.
Gutsy check at the line of scrimmage.
Now, let's talk about the stuff we were just talking to Cole Kmet about. Anticipation, okay? I have a bunch of freeze frames here at the point where Caleb's throwing the ball, when he's getting into his throw. Look at where DJ Moore is here. He's just coming out of his break. This isn't out. Okay, that's throwing with anticipation. Next one. This is not so much anticipation as much as it's just understanding NFL open. Okay, Roma Dunze just has a step here. He's running a go. Look at where Caleb is. He's already unloading this ball, and he's going to throw a moon shot right here. Beautiful play, absolute dime to Roma Dunze. We love seeing that going. But again, the timing here is perfect. He understands NFL open, makes the throw. All right, again, Caleb in his release point. Can you guys even tell where the hell this football is going? It's actually going right here, okay, across the middle. Look at that. We got underneath defenders. This is throwing with anticipation. All right, next one. Again, Caleb's unloading. DJ Moore just out of his break, going to the outside. Anticipation. Next one. This film's loaded with it, okay? Caleb getting ready to throw. I'm actually forgetting if this is DJ or Rome. Whoever it is coming out of his break right here, throwing with anticipation. These are all completions, guys, okay? I just went through the first half. That wasn't even the entire game. And that was about probably the amount of examples I can give you from an entire season of Justin Fields.
And the second half was even better than the first half, where he really started to gain some momentum.
All right, now let's talk some defense on this side of the ball, okay? We're looking at like a 47 front here. We're walking up the will linebacker to the line of scrimmage. We also have Tremaine Edmonds coming up here. Okay, a couple problems here that put the Bears in a bind with this front. Okay, you have this orbit motion coming from the outside, and that occupies Jaquan Brisker. He has to worry about that guy going in motion. Also, with the Colts having a mobile quarterback in Anthony Richardson, TJ Edwards has to play the boot because you always know that Anthony Richardson could do that. So that occupies TJ Edwards off the jump. You also, if you look at this, we got hats on hats across the board now on this offensive line plus the tight end. Okay, so they're pretty much manned up across there. And what they're going to do, it's just a good call by the Colts, quite frankly, against what the Bears showed, because they're able to create this wall, this counter action, and this is really going to put Kevin Byard in a bind here as Jonathan Taylor presses him. And because TJ Edwards was occupied by the boot, he's chasing here, okay? Now, this is just really, sometimes you got to give credit to the players you're playing against. Jonathan Taylor presses this all the way up here, which forces Kevin Byard to have to play to this side of Tremaine Edmonds. This looks like it's going to be a tackle, right? You got TJ Edwards here, Byard's there. Where the hell is he going to go? Well, elite running backs can sometimes do this. Jonathan Taylor somehow cuts through that, which leads us to this sad moment in time, because now Kevin Byard's here, TJ Edwards here, we're walled off here. Jalen Johnson can't get off his block here, and this, unfortunately, just spells TD, because good running backs take advantage of that situation. Finally, we go to the kicking game. This was the crucial offsides they called on Cole Kmet, even though he was on the bench. Obviously, it wasn't Cole Kmet. I just wanted to show this because fans were asking me on Twitter. The center is going to pop up his head. So head down right here. The next frame is where the Bears go off sides right here. The head came up, but you also have the right guard here pointing out, hey, I'm blocking this dude. We always count this 1, 2, 3 from the outside. So that's 1, 2, 3. That's why he's pointing, hey, I'm blocking at that guy. That happened simultaneously. It's actually legal. So it looks like this is a false start on the Colts. It's really not. I know it's tough. Puts the defense in a bind, but you can't jump off sides there. So unfortunately, I actually agree that was a good call in that moment. That's your ODK.
We all silly like the mayor.